Thomas, you alright? Yeah?
What's going with that?
Down the front, get it out the road.
Get the corner just like does it.
It's not very safe.
No.
What would you recommend?
Yes, you've got. Oh, is that for the filming?
Aye.
Are you kidding on me? Is he kidding on me? Does this out to me? You're having a laugh.
Things have improved continually in the time that I've been here, and disabled people have the same opportunities to access every area of the stadium. Building an accessible, wheelchair accessible platform in the Rangers end, integrated into the heart of the Rangers support, is very important for disabled people to be able to feel that they are actually part of that. My name's John Speirs. I am Rangers Disability Access Officer and I've been with the club for 4 years.
The shutters down. I've got a couple more lift passes to bring round. I'll go and get them. Try to avoid the rain at the moment. He's wanting it later.
Disability Access Officer basically oversees all the services in relation to disabled supporters, from match day and all of the other services that we provide, like Edmondson House, hospitality, to ensure that disabled people can access everything that we do. Match day is obviously the busiest day operationally, and I have a team of people who manage around the stadium. They're called access stewards, and they are trained to provide support to all disabled supporters within the stadium. That can be from the wheelchair users in front of the enclosure in the main stand, where we have 100 wheelchair user spaces. We have the Colton front platform, which is the newest platform we just built. We have the Broxy's Den, which is a neurodiverse sensory room. We've got 2 very experienced UEFA award-winning stewards. Within that, we have the Rex Blind Party, who are a group of people with visual impairments. We have to ensure that all the equipment's in place for them to arrive and liaise with the commentary team, etc. Hands-on support on a match day is really important. Actually physically being there for supporters to be able to contact you, to be actually going and provide them with solutions and support. Yeah. And obviously you're only one person, you can't be everywhere, but I think I've got about 600 phone numbers on my phone now, and over 500 of them are disabled supporters around the stadium. So I'd like to think, you know, that does make a difference on a match day.
Well, she said to me last week or something, because I don't walk me.
He's not got a seat moving, he's not got a seat.
I know. Been season ticket holders for forever.
Right.
When I first arrived, I was really impressed by everything that was already in place. I found that there were a tremendous amount of things that were happening, but they weren't really being captured, and they were just done. And it wasn't really done in a kind of coordinated way. There's a lot, obviously we can continually improve, but there's a lot of things that are done really well. Broxy's Den, for instance, it's neurodiverse people who attend that. That won the UEFA award for Best Sensory Room in 2022 from Michael and Angie and there, who are absolutely tremendous. The service that provides and the opportunities that provides for people with a wide range of sort of neurodiverse conditions to be able to access a match and get that experience that they wouldn't be able to get otherwise. The better we get and the more successful we are at advertising it, the more the demand is, and that's always the challenge. In Broxy's Den, when I started, maybe had about 150 people on the list for attending matches. That list is about 350 now, and we have to try and manage, support and providing opportunities for people to get to matches, for instance. I think in terms of the facilities that we had, we've got a relatively old stadium, and there's always going to be challenges in terms of how you bring that up to the best that it can possibly be, because we're limited for space apart from anything else. So the first thing that I was asked to do was to go and identify areas where we could build additional wheelchair accessible spaces. Very quickly came to the conclusion that we're not going to be able to build additional wheelchair accessible spaces without taking other seats away, and then you have a different issue, because obviously Rangers is hugely popular and there are massive waiting lists, and you have to offset any loss by creating other seats elsewhere, which was the solution that we came to when we built the Copeland, obviously. We aim to work towards best practice, and best practice is UEFA accessible standards, it's called, where you have wheelchair accessible spaces in every stand of the stadium, and disabled people have the same opportunities to access every area of the stadium. Building an accessible, wheelchair accessible platform in the Rangers end, integrated into the heart of the Rangers support, is very important for disabled people to be able to feel that they are actually part of that. And building that sort of state-of-the-art platform has made a huge difference for the people who actually sit there. People like Lucas, the young boy who sits in the, for a young boy like that, to then get that great view in the Rangers end, so he's perfectly positioned.
Hey Lucas, hi mate. How are you, mate? Good. You good?
Good.
Digging that hair, man, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. How are you getting on with your filming the day so far?
I was born for it, wasn't
Aye, so am I.
Have you gave them loads of good lines? You think you're doing this as a profession? Aye. When he's going in, you going in soon?
Aye, we're going in shortly.
We walk in, we's.
Graham,
Right, we'll give you your introduction.
see the team?
Right, aye.
Aye. Asgard starting,
So, when are you getting the braids like the Asgard
the
haircut?
Braids. If he scores another 4 goals, if he scores 4 goals to us in one game, that's Speirs when I got his top, and that was at the game. Lundstrom, Yilmaz, Fashion. Like, I've met all the players, like, I've met every single player, like, countless times. I've lost count of how many times I've met all the players, but they're always really nice and they're really good with the fans and they're always signing the shirts and stuff, so yeah.
Right. Thank you. Brilliant. There you go. Service with a smile.
I first met Lucas 2 or 3 years ago in the main stand, and he's incredibly bubbly, happy, positive, brightens up your day meeting Lucas. He's a ray of sunshine. I used to walk by him and he would fist bump me and ask me what the score was going to be, and just got to know him and his mum through every match day, walking up and down the enclosure, and now they've progressed to the Copeland front. Rangers plays a huge part in Lucas's life and what I know of him. He's the future of the Rangers support, I hope, because if they all grow up like him, that'll be a good thing. When you get some positive feedback and you can see the positive impact that, for instance, Lucas being in the Copeland front and the view he's got there, and the fact that he's close to his pals and he's there with his mum and sitting around friends, it's incredibly positive, and that's the reason why we do the job here at Rangers.
Right, Graham. See you later.
Right, all the best.
See you later. Hopefully.
Right, see you in a bit,
Yeah. Good, aye. I have to be on Rangers TV. They're filming you. Alright, Jane, try and look out for me. What do you think the score will be? Score? What's your score?
Oh, the score, I don't know, I just hope we win.
Like, I love it. It's really good view and I'm always dry.
As a Rangers supporter, just proud to be part of something which improves my club. I'm committed about disability equality and disability rights, but I'm also a Rangers supporter, so it's kind of perfect mix for me really. You know, I'm just happy and privileged to be able to have contributed a very small amount to improving the services for disabled people and Rangers supporters. Rangers is a huge part of my life. Disability equality is a huge part of my life, and when the disability access officer job came up, my brother actually said to me, I think somebody's written a job description for you, and that's kind of the way it's turned out. So Rangers is huge in my life. from a personal point of view and a professional point of view, and will continue to be for as long as I live.